Hi Tron Dancers! I have prepared an unboxing video for you so you can see how does it look like when you buy our costume. You will receive this small pack, but it contains everything that you need. Tron Dance costume consists of 18 parts, as you can see on the video. Now I will tell you more about each part of our costume. The first part I'm showing you is used for a head. The fastening is really smart because it can fit to any size of a head, and it's really strong, so you don't have to be afraid that it can be opened during the show. This part is used for shoulders. Again, you can see that the whole costume is fully adjustable. We use this easy system for each part of our costume, and it's a huge benefit because you don't have to think of what size are your dancers. You just buy one universal costume for everyone. This part is used for the elbows. It's really important that each part has a specific shape. It cannot restrict dancers in their movement. It has to copy their body. This small part is used for the hands. It's fixed with a flexible band, so it's really easy to put it on. This is the main front part. It covers the chest and the belly. The LEDs are covered and protected. It's not easy to break them, and it also makes the costume water resistant. This part consists of more smaller parts. It's because it allows the dancer to bend to any side. This part is used for sides. Again, you can see that all LEDs are fully protected. This part is for shins. Another important thing is that the material needs to be really tough. Otherwise, the LEDs would be broken easily. These stripes are used for the shoes. We don't put it directly on the shoes because each dancer needs some different type of shoes. But you can adjust it however you want. The only thing is that the shoes need to be black. This black box is a Tron Dance receiver. It's really resistant because the dancers are wearing it on their backs all the time. Let me describe you our receiver a little bit more. When you want to make the costumes work outside without the Wi-Fi, you can just insert the SD card with exported effects. This shows you the level of battery which is connected to receiver. This one is used for the signal, so you can check the signal strength anytime. Ready light indicates if the whole receiver is ready for the show. Wireless DMX informs you about the status of wireless DMX module. With the pair button, you synchronize the receiver with the controller. Test button is really important and useful. For example, when you are in the changing room and you don't have any signal, but you want to try if everything is okay, you just press this button and it glows up the white color so you can check if everything is okay. After this, it gives you red, blue and green as well. DMX address is really important. Each dancer has its own number and it needs to agree with the number on the receiver. As all receivers, this one has also its own antenna. When I rotate it, you can see the place where you connect the cables. It contains of 64 pins and 2 hooks. It's really easy to change this part because sometimes happens that during the transport it can get broken. This is our battery. It's really small and practical. It has its own electrical fuse, the same one which is used in the cars. With this connector, you can connect the battery to the receiver. As I told you, it's really easy to connect it, but it's not so easy to unplug it, because if it is unplugged during the show, it would be a huge problem. This is the back part. This small bag is created for the receiver and the battery. You see, you can fit there everything. These are the cables. They are made by the company which make the cables to the cars, so they are really strong. The cables are different lengths, depends on which part they are used for. They are also distinguished by the colors, so it's easier to connect them. At the very end of the cable, there is always a number. This specific number is for each part of our costume. Do you know where to connect it? And now I will show you how to connect the cable. It is just one-sided, so you cannot make a mistake. It's really easy to connect it, but again, it's difficult to unplug it, because if it is unplugged, the part doesn't glow. Here I'm showing you how to connect the cables to the receiver. You have to do it carefully and precisely. It's really easy to connect it and you cannot make any mistake, because it is possible to connect it just from one side and then fix it with the hooks. Here you can see the whole costume on the dancer. You see, all parts are connected. Back part is connected to the front part. The parts really copy the dancer's body. So this is all you receive when you buy our costume. I hope you like this video and see you in the next one.